What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Melodic, bringing you our Week 9 battle for the CGT. It is the final week of the regular season, and just so you guys know, even after last week's terrible performance, we have still clinched playoffs. That is amazing for us, super happy about it, and we're in a position right now that we were in what? The BBL, the last season of that, where it's the reverse though. What that means is, we are playing against Galadite. Galadite knocked us out of playoffs. He had clinched playoffs. He decided to say, you know what, we're going to go all out because there's a chance that either you don't make playoffs or you make it. And I'm the one standing in your way. And now I'm the one standing in his way. Difference is, if I lose this game 1, 2, or 3-0, Galadite is my first round opponent. If I win, he's out of playoffs. If I lose 4-0, 5-0, or 6-0, then he is not my first round opponent. In fact, he's on the other side of the bracket than I am. So pretty important that we try and get the win here. But I'm not going 100%. This is more like a B+, A- team. Not the best team, but still some really good Pokemon. Could definitely end up coming down the line. I like this team a lot, though. It's really cool. Shout out to everyone who's able to give us a hand in the building process, specifically to Pat Mac, to Aquarius, Tiger, Joe is there as well. Brain provided us with the mock on top of that, too. We had quite a few people giving us a hand, so appreciate all their help. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Taking a look at his team, what does he have that he can be bringing? Well, he's got the Latios, super scary. Corviknight, very scary, too. Conkeldurr and Menace against my team. Snorlax, annoying. Rotom, very strong here. Swampert, annoying. Vileplume, could definitely see it coming. Ribombee with webs, possibility. Bisharp, very powerful mon. Not the best, but not the worst. Jinx and Lunatone, which are just not coming at all. What do I expect him to bring, though? I expect him to bring the Latios, the Corviknight, the Conkeldurr, the Snorlax, the Rotom. I think those 5 are must-brings. Then it's one of Swampert, Bisharp, and Vileplume, and I think it'll end up being the Vileplume. If he doesn't end up bringing the Swampert, the Bisharp, or the Lunatone, then he's not going to have rocks, which will be great for us, because we don't bring any boots this week except for on one mon, and we kind of have to bring it on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off with our very first mon this week, we are running our Primarina here, seemingly to be honest here, with Scald, Draenicus, Psychic, and Flip Turn this week. Very strong set. We have speed for Conkeldurr, creeping a 12-speed Primarina. We originally had Liquid Voice with Throat Spray because we can 2 kill basically everything. That's not like Spadef Swampert or Spadef Corviknight, but it's not good enough. We have Scald, Draenicus, Psychic, and Flip Turn now because this set with the Assault Vest allows us to be a really good pivot against a lot of his team. We take many hits from things like the Rotom, from things like the Latios, even from things like the Ribombee even. We take a lot of hits from them. Scald for damage, for burns, etc. Draenicus for recovery against something like the Snorlax. It does a lot of damage to things like the Latios. Psychic, really good overall against the Vileplume. It also hits the Rotom for neutral damage as well if I need that 50-50 there, and instead of going like Ice Beam or something. It's just nice to have. And then Flip Turn for momentum is really nice here. We do take, I believe it's I think we take like a Facade from, no, we take a Poison Jab, that's it. We take a Poison Jab from Conkeldurr's Iron Fist Poison Jab? Yeah, Iron Fist Poison Jab, that's what we take from Conkeldurr. That's the one. It's a really good set. Will likely end up being my lead here, but I think it definitely has some uses in the late game as well. So moving on to our next mon, we are going to be rocking with Teletubby, our Banded Pangoro, which has been the MVP in the mock so far. It's really, really, really good. We have speed for 12-speed Corviknight on this set. Banded, 2 KOs, everything. Everything. And that's amazing. It's either with Close Combat or with Darkest Lariat. Originally, we had Close Combat, Darkest Lariat, Drain Punch, and Knockoff. We decided to go with this set instead, with Sleep Talk in case of Effect Spore on the Vileplume, Bullet Punch in case of a setuping Ribombee, because Close Combat and Darkest Lariat are going to get the job done anyway. We actually 2 KO a max defense, max HP Vileplume with Darkest Lariat 93% of the time. That's like 2 min rolls with the Black Sludge. We don't KO it. So I feel good about it. And Close Combat just nukes things. If I bring this thing in on Snorlax, if I bring it in against Bisharp, against Corviknight, against Rotom, even to some extent, we can just put in so much work against our opponent's team. Very, very, very good mon. Our next mon is going to be our Moltres here. Firewalls here, running offensive Moltres this week with Hurricane, Mystical Fire, Ancient Power, and Roost. Mystical Fire is there because I don't want to be losing to a Calm Mind Latios. I just want to put it in range of basically my Dragapult, which is pretty important. If I can do that, I'll be in a really good position. Hurricane is there because it's good damage all around. The only thing that really beats the combination of Hurricane and Mystical Fire is the Snorlax and the Rotom. So I have Ancient Power for the Rotom, and against the Snorlax, I just get the hell out of there and go into something like my Prim, get a slow Volt Switch out, whatever, go into my Pangoro and just put in work. We do run Roost this week, and Roost is pretty important to keep ourselves healthy, but also in case of a Sucker Punch from the Bisharp. Bisharp will likely be running a move to hit us like Rock Slide or Stone Edge or whatever. The good news is we do always KO with Mystical Fire unless it is running an Assault Vest or an Octoberry, which I don't expect it to be running this week. And yeah, that's why I'm not too concerned about running Mystical Fire and having the Defiant boost and stuff. It's pretty good here. We do have speed on the set for Bisharp, creeping a max speed Primarina. So unless he's going faster than that, I think I actually put a bit more. No, what did I do? Actually, no, what I did was I corrected this. I'm now creeping max speed Bisharp. That's what I want to do because my friend Brain ran max speed Jolly Bisharp, and that came in the mocks. I don't see it coming, but to be safe, I'm not really trying to take hits with Moltres. I'm more so just trying to do damage, and that's kind of what this does. So having the speed there to be safe is more important in my eyes than having the extra bit of bulk. So yeah, that's going to be our Moltres. Boots just a necessity in case of Swampert, Bisharp, or Lunatone. Then we have Dragapult here. Now originally I was looking at like special Dragapult's going to be really good, but we ended up going with this one here. We have speed for the Ribombee creeping a Scarf Primarina. I don't expect him to just creep like Scarf something else, and really that's the only thing he can creep that's Scarfed that could potentially bring it. And I don't feel the need to go with any additional speed for that reason. So we do have a ton of offense investment, a ton of attack because we want to be able to do as much damage as possible with everything. With the Dragon Fang and Dragon Darts, we had everything for neutral or better damage except for Corviknight, Ribombee, and Bisharp. All three of which are hit super effectively by Flamethrower, doing at least half to the Bisharp and the Ribombee and doing like 35% to the Corviknight. Against the Corviknight though, we Will-O-Wisp it. If we can burn that thing and then get the hell out, we'll be in a really good spot later on down the line. He may expect a Hex coming out. It just weakens it for a lot of the opposing Pokemon, and I think it's just a really good mon in general to wear down his team and just revenge kill a lot. We are Clear Body, and the reason we're Clear Body over something like Infiltrator is because of the small chance that he brings webs on Ribombee. If he does that, then I don't have to do the Latios, which means I can't revenge it. That's really not good. We want to make sure we can revenge kill the Latios. Very, very important. And we are running minus special defense because I think the plus in defense is a bit more important for the Bisharp Sucker Punch than it is for the Ribombee's Moonblast, which we're dying to anyways. So yeah, our next mon is going to be Bugaloo, the Vikavolt with the Rocky Helmet this week, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Light Screen, and Roost. We're running Light Screen because originally I had a dual screens Wigglytuff on the set, and that's really, really bad. But this set is actually decent here. Volt Switch is really good because we can pivot in and out into our Pangoro or our Dragapult, which are our win conditions this week. Bug Buzz, it OHKOs the Latios, creeping a Kadabra with our investment here. Light Screen just for general recovery or protection rather, because of the, well, the big ones are going to be the Ribombee, the Latios, and the Rotom, which are all very spooky, so that's something. Roost for recovery, and Rocky Helmet, so we can always make sure that the Corviknight is taking chip damage against us, which is very, very nice. On top of that, we also take an Adamant Guts boosted Conkeldurr's Facade from full, and we basically just have to chip down everything and get into our massive, massive threats. I was thinking about Toxic on the set, but it's really bad against the Snorlax because Snorlax is either going to run Rest Sleep Talk or it's going to run Immunity. And I feel like that's just as recipe for failure if I'm running a Toxic on my Vikavolt this week. So yeah, it's pretty good here. We also take a Bisharp's Adamant knockoff into a knockoff without any item. So that's pretty cool too. Our final mon is going to be a mon that was not on the original team. It's going to be Heimlich the Scolipede. We're running Mono Superpower this week with Spikes, Endure, and Endeavor with the Rocky Helmet. You guys know what this set is going to do. Our goal right now, well, first off, this Pokemon loses to Corviknight. It does. Every single set loses to Corviknight, except maybe sometimes this one. Maybe sometimes, because we can Endure, take a hit, Endeavor it down to 1 HP, and then if he goes for U-turn, bye-bye. It's gone. That's amazing for us. Superpower hits everything for neutral. Well, no, it hits everything for at least the bare minimum, which is resisted damage. Nothing is immune to it. So that's something. It's just there for damage. A Spike is there because it forces him to defog with the Corviknight. He has quite a few ground immunities that are all going to be coming in my eyes. The Corviknight, the Rotom, the Latios. But if I get up a Spike, it's really good for the roll that we have on the Vileplume. It's really good for random rolls on the Conkeldurr. Just solid all around. So I think it's super, super good. And at the same time, this set is not bad against the Conkeldurr because Conkeldurr is 4 times resisted. Its stab attacks are 4 times resisted, and Facade, it's not going to KO us from full, but it'll do like 80-ish%, I think. So it's not great, but it's something at least. At the very minimum, it's something that we can then click Endeavor on. We expect the Mach Punch, we go hard into Dragapult, then we click, well, Endeavor after or whatever. So it's something that we can do. I think it's just a solid mon overall to have on a team. I think this team is decent. It's not the best team we could bring, but it's a really cool team nonetheless. Overall, would I say it's my best work? No, but it's something that could definitely be possibility for him to prepare for it for a potential potential regular playoff matchup, and I'm hoping that we can end up getting the win, knocking him out of playoffs, and then letting ourselves become the 4 seed overall, potentially even the 3 seed depending on how a couple other games go. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the team builder. Make sure to leave a like, of course. I'm playing the UBL finals right after this one, so make sure to come back tomorrow for that. Secret word of the day is going to be corn dog. I was at an amusement park yesterday, and we went to get corn dogs, so make sure to comment corn dog down below. But yeah, thanks for watching the Team Builder, guys. Let's do it. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, for the 3rd time, we are back. I have done this now 2 other times before. We know what our lead is going to be. Surprise, surprise, he does not bring the Latios, by the way. Did not expect that at all. But hey, He didn't bring it. Instead, he brings Vileplume, which is his check to the Pangoro, that's for sure. We know what his lead is. He knows what our lead is. Our lead is the Primarina. His lead is going to be the Swampert. And we're going to just go ahead and click as many buttons as we possibly can. So, yeah, again, this isn't our best build. I'm sure this isn't his best build considering that there's no Latios. But if he doesn't bring Latios, then fine. I mean, if he doesn't think that's part of his best build, then sure. But the fact that it looks so far, I'm hoping it looks better. Okay, it's looking better. It's looking better. We started early. Good. All right, Swampert leads. I have a free Scald here. The only punish is if he goes into the Vileplume, and that's really it. And I can go for Psychic on it after. I do want to go for a Scald here, though, because I can burn basically everything. So I'm going to go for the Scald here. He could expect an Energy Ball and go into Rotom. He could expect an Energy Ball and go into Vileplume. There are options for him, but Scald is my play. I want to get damage on everything, and we're going to see him go for Flip Turn, so he outspeeds us. That's good to know. Ooh, that did a good chunk of damage there. 83 down to 39. It's 40... 44. Feels like a lot. That feels like a lot. Prim against Swampert. Okay, it's the Vileplume coming in. That's fine. Flip Turn in 44. That's... This man is running offensive. Do we get the burn on this? No burn. It's Black Sludge as well. That's like... That's like Bandit or something. Holy shit. Okay, Vileplume defensive. So if he's fully defensive, we do 65 to 78 with Psychic, and I'm just going to go for it, honestly. There's no real reason for me not to. But he's offensive Swampert. I am certain of that. Psychic comes out. Big damage here. Amazing damage there. And he goes for Leaf Seed. That's fine with me. I can go for a Flip Turn now. I can go for a Flip Turn now pretty freely, honestly. But yeah, we're going to do that. Wow. He's in the yellow again, which is fine. But again, what is he going to go into here? Maybe the Bisharp? Maybe the Snorlax? I'm going to Flip Turn anyways. He needs to keep this thing healthy or he loses to Pangoro. He needs to keep this thing healthy. He has to. But I'm like very confident that's offensive Swampert, and that's unexpected. He did 44 points of health with the Flip Turn. That can't be right. He has to be offensive. Swampert. Level 50 Adamant. Flip Turn does less than that. Max attack Flip Turn does 38 points of health. And comes the Swampert. Okay, that's fine. Pretty sure this thing is banded. If I go Vikavolt... Well, first off, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Choice Band. Choice Band. Does that make sense? 44. It's not Adamant Band. That's a low roll for Jolly Band. So if I go into Vikavolt, taking a Liquidation or a Rock Slide, we take the hit still if it's Jolly Band, and we do 45% back to it. So I think that's what I want to do here. We're gonna go into Vikavolt, because if he does go for an attack on me, like a Flip Turn, he'll take Rocky Helmet Chip as well, which is nice. And he's probably gonna go into Snorlax. I really just want to click Volt Switch here so badly. I don't think he stays in. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. I don't think he stays in on me. I think we either see a Rotom or we see a Snorlax. Flip Turn's out. Good. We'll get more information on this. 179 down to 103. That's 76 points of health. That's a roll for Jolly Band. Is it a roll for what's that word? What's that Pokemon's name? Not the Mystic Water. That's it. When comes the thing. Flip Turn, Adamant. It's a roll for... Okay, that's actually not a roll. It's definitely banned. Okay. I can go to Pult here. I can go to Prim. I think Prim is the best play, to be honest, though. We're leftovers. We'll be able to take... We're Assault Vest. We'll be able to take any hits. Fire off big damage against everything. And, yeah. So we can go for the... do I Flip Turn here, though? That's the question. Because Scald's going to do a lot. I can go for... Do I Flip Turn here or do I Scald? Scald has no... He has no switch into Scald. Because if he goes into Swamp and to Snorlax here, I'm in a really good spot if I go for a Flip Turn. Because then I get a free KO. Let's Scald. Let's Scald. Let's do it. We see the Volt Switch here. That's fine. 117 down to 51. That's calc 117. Calculator. 117 minus 51 is 66 points of health. So let's go Rotom. Keep. When comes the Vileplume, that's fine. And we'll get our KO here on this. I believe we're in Torrent as well. We are in Torrent, I'm pretty sure. 51 is Torrent range, 100%. So, Volt Switch. This is more than offensive, 100%, right? Marina, Volt Switch. That did 66, it's offensive. That's offensive. I kind of want to keep this around, but I don't know how much use it has to me anymore. I don't want to switch into anything. Do I try and keep this as a sack and go Vikavolt? I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to go just to the Scald here, and if he KOs, he KOs. Yeah, so Volt Switch. He's offensive. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. Pretty sure he's Scarfed. Because that was offensive. Yeah, that... Okay, so we know for a fact he is Banded Swampert. And we know, I'm pretty sure he's got offensive investment in this thing. Then comes the Swampert again. Okay. Swampert's at like 75. How much are we doing with Pulse? Dragapult against Swampert. Oh, it's offensive. It's max HP. Dragon Dart doesn't do enough. I don't want to go into Heimlich here. Heimlich is not actually a terrible play. I can get him a Spike, which I think isn't bad at all. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and get a Spike up. We have our Rocky Helmet. So we'll get our Spike up. We'll force in the Corviknight. So let's go for the Spike. Let's go for the Spike. His only priority is the Bisharp, which is something. We see our Spike come up, which is nice. We'll get damage off on the Bisharp, the Swampert, and the Snorlax coming in. I should get rid of him from the screen here. And then comes another Flip Turn, the Banded Flip Turn, 135 down to 59. Bandit Swampert, very interesting. But he's getting closer and closer in range of Pult. I think he's actually in range of Pult right now. Even if he's max HP, Pult is 56 to 66. That's enough. I'm very surprised to see Bandit Swampert. Corvid 19, oh my god. Oh my god, okay. My question now is, do I go for the Endure? Or do I go for the Endeavor? Because Endure is going to put it in range of... Well, I think he's going to go for a Defog, honestly, so... I'll go for the Endeavor here. Bringing out to 59 HP is nice. So Endeavor pops off. Big damage. Brave Birds me. That's what I like to see. He'll take Rocky Helmet Chip here. I'll die, but that's fine. Look at that. And that's just the Rocky Helmet. Ooh, so close. Ooh, so close. But it's, okay, we find out right now that it's leftovers too. Okay. We're looking good here. I can go Pult. We are getting close-ish to an endgame of Pult. I go for the darts here. We KO this, so that's good. Yeah. We take Foul Play from Rotom, which is good. We had the investment for that. Getting the Endeavor off on that was nice. Getting the Endeavor on that was nice. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Because once we get rid of... If I get into Pangoro, I'm in such a good spot. If I get to Pangoro, I'm in such a good spot. Dragon Darts comes out, this will get the KO. One hit will do it. One hit will do it. Okay. So let's go to the Corviknight. That is gone. He can't go Perth because Perth dies. If he goes Bisharp, I click Will-O-Wisp against it. Bisharp. That's the Bisharp. I can burn it. Knockoff doesn't KO me. Life Orb. Knockoff has a roll to KO me. I think sadly what I have to do is go into Vikavolt. Take the hit as much as I can. And then die. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Swords Dance is on my face. Oh my god. Shit, so we might just lose this thing right now. I think it's over. I'll be honest, I think it's over. Let's go for... Does Bug Buzz can KO from full? That +2. Who knows if it's Life Orb or not. Burnt. I put Burnt still. Knockoff gets the KO, it's fine. Bug Buzz is not KO. It's a roll actually, but I just go for it anyways. I'll get the KO on me. Knockoff comes out. I'll get it. Yep. I go Moltres now. Sucker Punch never KOs. It's not Life Orb either. Mystical Fire here will outspeed. We'll get the KO. The question is, does he stay in? He could have been Lumberry for all I know. But Swords Dance Bisharp was not what I expected at all. I actually, like, in case you guys didn't know, Bisharp was like my least favorite Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon with a passion. I think it's solely reliant on Sucker Punch to be good, and I think it's stupid. I think a Pokemon that just relies on that for its success is kind of a waste. Come on. Stay in. Stay in, please. If he goes into Snorlax, I think I have to go hard into Pangoro. Mystical Fire comes out. He's Occa Berry. I think this still has a rolled KO. Yes! Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Oh, and we still are 100% HP on this thing. Amazing. My heart there, I was panicking. Like, no, he's Occa Berry, no. Okay, so if we lose, we play him round 1. It's official. The worst it can be is a 3-0 loss, and that means no matter what happens, if he wins this game, we are his round 1 opponents. Holy shit. Rotom Yeet. We're pretty sure this is Scarfed. Pretty sure this is Scarfed. I think I Ancient Power here. So I'm gonna Ancient Power here. We outspeed, he's not Scarfed. Amazing, get damage out that we need. That's big damage there. Boost? No boost. That's fine. Okay, that did a lot. We're 35, so calculate. 173 minus 35 is 138. Rotom Heat. Volt Switch. That's a roll for max special attack. Timid or Modest, I believe. Timid or Modest, yeah. I think Snorlax is his play. Snorlax is definitely his play. But the fact that we outspeed is amazing. That's so, so good. So now we have 2 Mons in range of Pulse Endgame. You know, it's crazy. I thought I was going to have so much more freedom to go into my Pangoro, but I just haven't had that freedom yet. If I'd been to Pangoro, it'd been so nice. But his team is very offensive right now. He brought like no defensive Mons outside the Vileplume really, and the Corviknight, but Corviknight kind of was like whatever. Vileplume got a Leech Seed off and died. Yeah. In comes Unite Tank. Takes the Spike. It's Leftovers. as much as I want to sack this off, I don't think I do. I'm going to go hard into Teletubby. I eat any hit. We know it's not banded. I think the only hit I don't take is like Superpower or something. And if Superpowers me, then I'm kind of fucked. But at least I outspeed everything, I KO everything else, so that's fine with Dragapult. No, the attack drop, the defense drop, everything. Let's see, Moltres, not Moltres, you want Pangoro against Snorlax. We're gonna see right now. We're gonna see right now. This turn is pretty important here. Rock slides me. Okay, resisted hit. And now it's time for us to click the button. And that button is the banded close combat. Crazy. Crazy. And we just get a KO right here, don't we? We get a KO on everything. Everything. The downside is, I think we die to everything else, but we do have Pult in the back, which is great. He just switches out. What's he sacking off? Swampert? The Rotom. I'll take it. Getting rid of the Rotom is nice. Okay. So, we're at -1 defense against Swampert. Adamant Choice Band, or Jolly Choice Band, or whatever. Choice Band. Make sure it's not burnt. Earthquake has a roll to KO me. Does Liquidation have a roll to KO me? I mean, he's in range. He is totally in range despite my attack. I think I just switch out, and I go into Moltres here. Because the Rotom is gone. Rotom be gone. I sack off the Moltres. If he goes for Flip Turn, I die. Fine. Then I go into Pult. Pult Dragon Dart. And gets the KO. Thumbs up, I think. Thumbs up, I think. Earthquakes me, and we know he's banded. Oh my god, we know he's banded. Do I Roost? Do I Hurricane? Do I die to Choice Banded? Do I die to a Choice Banded attack here? Let's see. Let's go to Pult. Dragapult against Swampert. Earthquake. Adamant Earthquake's a chance to KO me. Kind of want to go for Ancient Power to get the boost here. I really don't know what to click here. That's the thing. Because if I go hard into Pangoro, it's tough. I'll just Hurricane. Which is out. Yeah, so if I doubled out, it would have been great, but I just don't think I could have afforded that. Because if you went for Earthquake, I lost my best answer to this thing. We do connect the Hurricane, which is nice. That's solid damage there. No confusion. It's not over. God, I fucking hate this right now. I just want to KO me. Just KO me. Please KO me. Hurricane again. Just KO me. Please KO me. We land a second Hurricane. He's under half. Really good. And we confuse him this time. If he gets fully confused, then I think we got him, but what's he going to go for here? Oh my god, that's rough. I think he might be in range of, let's say, Snorlax. I was doing more than 21 to 31. I think he's like adamant. Ancient Power does not do enough still. How much did we take from this? We took 36 from Rock Slide. So Pangoro, Rock Slide. Burn, that's why. Rock Slide doing 36. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Alright, I just stay in, I go for another Hurricane here, and I hope I connect again. That's really my only play right now. Just want to sack this off and die. Hurricane comes out, we miss this one. Totally fair. Totally fair. Confused. Hits himself again. Yikes. Gives us another shot. Like, I'm not going to say this hacks is game breaking. It's not. Okay, this hacks is not game breaking at all in the slightest. We managed to put ourselves into a position where all we need to do is just lose our Moltres. Just kill our Moltres here. And it doesn't even matter because we land a Hurricane. So, down goes Unite Tank. And it looks like Moltres is going to be the one to put in the work again. Snorlax goes down, and I think that is going to be it for Galladite's season. Because he can't outspeed me with Pult. He can't KO me with Panda unless he goes for Earthquake, and he can't go for Earthquake. Well, to be fair, he is in Torrent now. He is in Torrent. We'll go for the Earth. We'll go for Hurricane here. If we connect again, we connect again. That'll be 4 out of 5. 80%. Hurricane, we connect again, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of Galladite's season, unfortunately. But hey, a little bit of revenge there for the fact that he kicked us out of playoffs, but I'm happy that I got the win. And the reason why I'm happy is not because I kicked him out of playoffs, because I don't have to play him anymore. Because this team, honestly, I don't know how much better it could have been. I really like the build we had, actually. And even though it was considered to be a B team, we did end up getting the W here. So I'll take it. Gallade is one of the best players in the format. When this league first started up, and we thought it was going to be, you know, the best league players in Galar, which, I'll be honest, it's been some of the best players in the Champions of Galar here. I thought Gallade was going to be a shoo-in for playoffs, and he ends up missing out on it. And we end up finishing this season with a record of 6-3 plus 8. We have a chance to finish 3rd overall, which would be awesome. We also have a chance of finishing 4th overall. It's one of those two, nothing else. And yeah, we should be in for a really good round 1 game. Don't know who we're playing it between one of 2 people, but I will take it, guys. GG's to Gallade. We finished the season on a high note. Look, we could have sacked this game off. We could have lost this game. I could have just said, you know what, I want to lose this game 4-0, 5-0, or 6-0. That way I want to play him again. But I didn't want to do that because I don't want to go into the playoffs with like a loss. Or back-to-back losses even. I just feel like I haven't done a really good job of prepping, not prepping, but of playing lately. And I'm happy that this time we managed to like do better, which is great because I have a finals game to play in like 30 minutes. So I'll definitely take it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this season, this regular season of the CGT. We will be back next week for the quarterfinals against either the 3 or the 5 seed. No, the 5 or the 6 seed, that's it. And I'm hoping that we can get the W, and we just need 3 more wins. 3 more wins, and we can take home the title and be crowned the champion of all of Galar. But guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to comment the C word of the day. I want to give a big thank you to our YouTube channel members as I go and pull up their, well, the names. I always forget to do that, but hey, it is what it is. Come on now, speed it up. My internet's being a little bit slow right now. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Our YouTube channel members, shout out to all of them. Our level 1s, Liv, Hayes, Eric, and Zeke. Our level 2s, Tone and Bread Pudding. And our level 3, we have Sully. Shout out to all of them for their support. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all next time.